Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kefos and today I am so excited to announce to you that I have a new series starting and well, this is it. Welcome to my Football Manager 2020 Manchester United save and I call it Via Vitæ Æternæ. So right off the bat, you might be thinking, why am I throwing some Spanish word out there? No, it's not Spanish. It's Latin. Via Vitæ Æternæ means the way to eternal life. But in this context, we're going to pretend it is the road to eternal glory. So essentially what I'll be doing in this series is really bringing Manchester United back to eternal glory, and as the name implies, eternal. This series will be going on consistently until perhaps the end of time. No, not until that severe, obviously. It, for an eternity is unbelievable, but yeah, basically this series will be ongoing. What I mean to say is that if Football Manager 2021 comes out, and it will come out, I will be continuing this career mode save here, which means it will be progressive on Football Manager 2020 only. So yeah, that's basically it I want to touch about. Okay, before we get into the video, you might have noticed two things that, first of all, why Football Manager? Well, to tell the truth, FIFA crashes on my laptop. Kickoff mode crashes. I don't know why. I think it's the graphics. I've set it to low many times, and it still crashes. And I don't think you guys want to see like me constantly trying to play a match and it crashes a kickoff. So yeah, I've decided to just forget about FIFA entirely and decided to go for the next best thing, Football Manager. And yeah, that's my reason why I'm not on FIFA. The second thing is why Manchester United? Well, there are many clubs I've taken into consideration: Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real, Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, Milan, many clubs. But I decided to go with Manchester United because here are another two reasons. First, my favorite club. Yeah, that, and in terms of relatability, like clubs people recognize, I feel Manchester United, the name Manchester United, the brand itself, essentially carries more weight. No disrespect to other clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, City. They're good clubs, big clubs as well. But I think in terms of popularity, United is really the benchmark, I believe, in my opinion, that is. But I'm open to criticism and comments on and well, arguments to dispute that fact. But quite frankly, that's why I chose Manchester United. So anyway, if you're going to enjoy this video, I really hope that you can subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends, because this is going to be a long-term series and it's going to be here for good. It's going to stay, and most importantly, I'm on the hunt for 50 subscribers, so you know what to do. And there will be a special Q&A with me at 100 subs. And in order to submit your questions you have for me, make sure you follow me on my Twitter or Instagram, and you can DM me your questions. And when we reach 100 subs, I'll be sure to answer them. Alright, so anyway, straight into the video. Now, you might have noticed that I had a recent save as Manchester United. This was an old save actually. I fooled around a bit, did some wacky transfers and stuff, but I won't be doing stuff like that. I'll be trying to keep this as realistic as possible. But yeah, pretty much that's what I'm gonna do. So what we're gonna do is just open up a new career. It's a bit laggy, forgive me. All right, so I'm just gonna go set up the game real quick. This part is basically nothing really. It's just how do I put it? Excuse me. Alright. So yeah, this part is really just how do I put it? Selecting how big a database you want, which means the more variety of players. You can't you realistically you can't select every single player. In a sense, like you can't really select like, oh, you want every single player from every single continent, every single region. Unless you have a NASA supercomputer, you can do that, but no, I don't have a NASA supercomputer. So we're gonna keep it real simple. We're just gonna select from certain top nations and yeah, certain nations which are famous for producing certain talents. So we're just gonna keep it brief and simple. This might take a while a bit in a sense, but because it's an old laptop. But anyway, it's all right. When I'll cut the video about roughly here, and what I'll do is I'll see you back when after I've set up everything and I've at the manage and I've advanced the manager select menu, because I'll be walking you through most of it, and I don't want to leave you out in anything as much as possible. But you have to understand that Football Manager is actually a very big game. So basically, yeah, there will be certain parts where some compromises will have to be made. But yeah, pretty much certain compromises will have to be made. So as you can see here, I'm just gonna quickly set up the database, yeah, the database essentially. So you can see I'm just gonna go and select famous nations like England. Let's see. That's France, Germany, Italy, Spain. Where is Spain? Oh, Portugal is a must. Spain. We'll throw in Holland as well, or is it Netherlands in this game? I think it's Holland. Yeah, I think it's Holland. Yeah. So we're just gonna throw in this major nations over here. I know some of you might be thinking, oh, why not Belgium and stuff? Well, there's a limitation to this, like I said. So I'm not going to be including certain nations, only a few of the more famous ones. But pretty much that's it. We're going to go to South America now. Argentina and Brazil is a must. So yeah, that's basically it. Large database, I'm fine with that. We're not going to transfer to any other club, and we're only going to be aiming to play as Manchester United only. So that's basically, we're just going to try and limit it there. Wait, oh, sorry, you have to reset the database. Alright, it's alright. I tell you what, I'll cut the video around here, and I'll see you in a bit after I've set up everything and we're good to go. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Alright boys, so here we are back after a brief break. So this is basically just a manager profile right here. You can see I made my name and stuff. I know it looks nothing like me. It looks more like Jurgen Klopp, quite frankly, but yeah, it's just an avatar. It doesn't really affect much. So yeah, we've gone for male, of course, English, German. Those of you who know me well, I know a bit of German, so I decided to go for that. Try to keep it a bit realistic. 35 years old is kind of young, but it's not too young either. I mean, you look at Bayern Munich, Niko Kovac. Well, no sacked, of course, but yeah, Niko Kovac. The other guy at what club was it? I can't remember. Yeah, so those two, and pretty much that's really it for this. So we're just gonna quickly advance ahead here, and we're just gonna go for Manchester United. The cool thing is we have to select our managerial style. So I'm just gonna suggest based on Manchester United, and pretty much that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with knowledgeable. Tactician is okay, but I'm alright with knowledgeable as well, because you need to have some knowledge of players in order to get better transfers and stuff like that. So yeah, because to be fair with you, as we quickly skip through this press conference here, Football Manager isn't like FIFA. I know FIFA is a bit more oversimplified. I'm not saying FIFA is essentially the lesser game. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that Football Manager is a bit more complicated. So you can see I have two self-word saves. So yeah, pretty much Football Manager is a bit more complicated in a sense, but I don't think it's hard to master. I don't think it's hard to understand. As long as you have some degree of knowledge in football, you should be alright. But do not be discouraged by that, because if you don't have any, well, how would I call it, footballing knowledge, it's alright. I'll guide you. Because you see, the reason why I started this series was because I wanted to cater to every single niche. Pretty much that's all that's really the reason that caused me to kick off this series. But yeah, I want to cater to many niches, and the sporting one was one of it. So we're just gonna you might see many tabs here, but it's alright. I'll go through them later as we quickly go through the tactics. So right off the bat, you have to choose in Football Manager. You have to choose your style you want to play. This thumbs up here automatically tells you that this is a recommended way of playing. But we're gonna go with Tiki Taka right here. This is basically more or less the Barcelona way of playing. Barcelona, Spain. That's how they were trained. The manager, the AI recommends 5-2-2-1 with two wingbacks, which is essentially this. But we're not gonna go with that. We're gonna go with a 4-2-3-1 here because we're gonna make use of advanced playmakers. Basically, this is more or less a bit like classic Fergie's 4-4-1-1 with a center forward, but the center forward here is more of a attacking midfielder essentially. I know some of you I might be talking Chinese right now, but it's all right. It's all right. Stick with me. I'll guide you. I'll be sure to guide you. And if you have any doubts, while you're watching this, do leave a comment, and I will make sure to answer it and enlighten you on that. So yeah, pretty much that's it. So as I continue to click Martial here, pretty much what we're gonna do is we're just gonna quickly set up the formation right here. You might be noticing that there's these green boxes. Normally I won't pay attention to the green boxes, but for the sake of explanation, I'll do it. These green boxes are essentially the player's influence in that area. So if I click on it, for example, you'll see that Bruno Fernandes, our attacking midfielder, has some influence here. Rashford, our left winger, and our striker, Anthony Martial. So yeah, influence is kind of important to me because that means the player is responsible for that area of the pitch. But yeah, that's pretty much that about influence. You want lighter greens because if let's say I take, maybe I just take a white target man here. You might have noticed there's a bit of a redness there. That means the player is not really gonna play there in a sense. That's how I understand it. Yeah, that's pretty much it on influence. It's basically very straightforward. You might be noticing many positions here. I'll go through that in a bit. I'll just set up the squad a bit first before we really get in depth of things. The first thing I'll say is Lingard has to go. Lingardinho, some of you Manchester United friends might know him. I'm not really a fan of him, to be honest. No disrespect to the man, obviously he's better off than me. But I'm not really a fan of him. Bissaka can stay. I won't play him really as a wingback attacking role, but it seems he's more inclined towards defense, so support should be fine. Smalling is out on loan, obviously he won't be able to play. In the meantime, I'll put Eric Bailly here. I know he's injured, but he's left-footed, so I think he's left-footed. Is he left-footed? Yeah, I can't remember. I believe he's left-footed, but we'll just throw him there in a bit. Brendan Williams can stay because, to be frank, I'm actually looking to get a new wingback. Luke Shaw needs a backup, a good backup. McTominay can stay, but I'm just gonna change his position as well to a ball-winning defender. Basically, what I want is my defender, my defensive central midfielder to really drop back in between the lines while my wingbacks push up. So basically, what they'll be doing is Bissaka and Williams will be overlapping on the wings. James and Rashford will underlap inside and form a trident with Martial inside the box. Fernandes will play as the basically like a Messi type of role, I guess. No, not Messi. How do I describe it? Okay, we'll just call him we'll just put an advanced midfielder for now. So what he'll do is basically he'll try to break down plays outside the final third, which is outside the opponent's box, essentially feeding passes to Rashford, Martial, James. Bissaka and Williams will be the ones bombarding crosses in. Pogba will play in the central midfield. He'll be more of a box-to-box, more of a deep-lying playmaker, you can say. I think Mazzala is more the proper term, but I'm gonna put him as a deep-lying playmaker because you might have noticed that these green circles here, that means the player's ability to play in that position, that particular role, like deep-lying playmaker. Pogba is well suited to play there. So yeah, I'm just gonna put him there first. I said McTominay will drop back and basically form a third defender of sense. I'm gonna be trying to replace him. I want McTominay in the squad, basically as a squad player. But if I can loan him out, I will. That's my plan for this season. But in terms of transfers, I'm gonna be looking to get a new left back, a new left wing back, should I say, and definitely a new center half for partner Maguire. After that, my priorities would be in the order of a new right winger and then a new center midfielder. I mean, the center midfielder role is not too important right now. The left back and the center half and the right wing role is much more prioritized. So pretty much that's that. In terms of positions, what I'll say is that the reason like certain positions might be a bit confusing. I'll be talking about this as I change them up, but for now this is basically what I'll be playing as. So a deep lying forward. Okay, basically what a deep lying forward is more of a center forward type of style, meaning the forward really has to drop back a bit and receive the ball from his midfielders and stuff. And in terms of wingers, you might have noticed Rashford here is an inverted winger. I'm going to convert him to an inside forward because basically he's more of a striker player, quite frankly, and he has a mean right foot, and basically the inside forward's job is to cut in and basically shoot with his stronger foot. Because imagine if you're cutting in from the left, but you're going to turn like you're on the left side and you're cutting in to the right, so the ball will be on your right foot, right? So basically, we're gonna take advantage of his right foot over there. James. I know he's a right foot player, so we're gonna put him in the winger support role. Actually, no, we're gonna put him in the winger attack role, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna put him in the winger attack role. This will encourage him to take on a more attacking role in a sense. So. Yeah, I'll be trying to get a new right winger here because my next best option would be Juan Mata, but he lacks pace severely. I mean, he's a very good technical player. Lingard, I plan to move him on in this transfer window. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll be trying to get a new winger for the right hand side. Most importantly, he must be left-footed. I want my winger to take on a more messy style. So inside forward essentially. Yeah. So Bruno Fernandes can stay advanced playmaker or attacking midfielder. This would be a bit of a pickle. I definitely want Fernandes to shoot more because I believe he's able to do that. So as you can see here, advanced playmaker says he'll shoot less often. So what we're gonna do is probably we're gonna put him in the attacking midfielder role. So yeah, he drops back a bit, which is nice, so he can support Pogba when McTominay is defending. So yeah, basically that's it. Wingbacks, nothing much to talk. Basically, like I said, as a setup, and which actually I'll use this tactical style screen to explain my concept a bit more clearly. So the way I want to play is basically a bit like Pep Guardiola with a Mourinho hybrid. I know this might not make any sense to those of you right now, but basically what I want is I want my central midfielders to play a more passing game. So in order to do that, Pogba and McTominay will be responsible for passing, which is another reason why I would like a more commanding midfielder to partner Pogba in the heart of midfield. So my wingbacks will push up, as you can see here, overlap right and overlap left. Basically, what this does is it tells Brendan Williams and Aaron Wan-Bissaka to overlap. The wingers will automatically go in. So yeah, basically that's very simple. That's basically it. And I said be more expressive because I want my players to have the freedom to attack and not just be confined to rigidity. So distribute the center backs is fine in terms of in transition. I don't really mess around with out of possession or in a sense defensive tactics much because I'm okay with the offside trap thing, and pretty much the base, which is standard width, is alright because you don't want them pressing too narrowly or too wide because that might give gaps for the opponent. So standard is fine. Prevent short GK distribution will be alright because when you're defending and the opponent striker or players are coming, you don't want your goalkeeper to do something stupid like pass out to your center halves essentially. So yeah, basically that's it. That's really it. It's really simple, quite frankly. You don't really have to focus much on the finer details and stuff. Just a general idea, a general shape. I'm no genius, obviously, because if I was, I wouldn't be here. I'd be managing an actual squad right now, but no. So yeah, this is how I understand the game. So I hope you guys learned something so far, because I can't wait to explain to you more in depth about this game. And yeah, I just can't wait to explain to you more in depth about it. So we're just gonna ignore the injury problems right now. I'm so basically right now the month is July, as you can see here in the calendar. It's in July. Mostly are just friendlies with Blackburn and some under 23s matches, Wigan Athletics, Scunthorpe. Yeah, they're basically just friendlies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go to the transfers tab. Sorry, the scouting tab, and I'm just gonna quickly go through this list, and I will see you in a jiff. Because I'll get a short list of targets, and I'll speak to you on that. Alright guys, so we're back, and I've made a short list so far of certain players that we might be pursuing. I know I have 20 players right here, which is a lot, but we won't be going after them realistically. As you can see, we only have a 50 million budget right here. So basically what we have to do is really try and play around with the budget. So you might have noticed I listed a few players like Andre Onana, goalkeeper. You might be thinking, oh, Akefalos, are you looking to sell, move on to Gea? No, I'm not gonna do stupid transfer decisions like that. No, I'm just shortlisting him here because we might have to look past De Gea. He's one day when the time comes, really. So yeah, that's why he's here. I know some of you might say give Henderson a chance. We'll see to that, because this game basically there's no such thing as a fixed potential or a fixed ability, from what I understand. Like players essentially they can degrade or they can upgrade in terms of their potential easily. So if Henderson plays well, he might actually be a world-class goalkeeper. If he doesn't, he might actually end up maybe playing for maybe worth playing for only maybe Everton. No disrespect to Everton fans out there. I mean, like maybe mid-table sides, maybe I don't know, Bournemouth, something like that. It really depends really on the player performance, but the main thing we'll be looking for here is a center half. Now, in terms of center half, I've shortlisted a few players: Jose Jimenez, Alessandro Bastoni, Alessio Romagnoli, Ruben Diaz, Christopher Ayer. But pretty much, we're gonna take a look at things before we make a transfer. So the most important thing you want to take a look at is wages, in my opinion. The last thing you want is a fat wage, and the players essentially. Oh, let me just step back to defend there. Yeah, if you want a huge wage and your other players end up unhappy. In terms of cheap wages, Bastoni and Ayer definitely, because Bastoni is quite young and he's not really proven yet, and Ayer is from Celtic. Definitely from like the Scottish leagues, their wages will be a bit cheaper. So yeah, so the more expensive ones would be Romagnoli and Jimenez, but quite frankly, I'm more inclined towards Ruben Diaz, because Jose Jimenez is according to this max approximation, it's gonna cost me a ton, 80 million. Atletico Madrid is certainly not gonna sell Jose Jimenez that easily on the cheap. I can safely assume the same for Romagnoli. I am scouting him though, so I'm not too sure, but I suspect AC Milan will let him go for maybe not as expensive as Jimenez at 80 million, but maybe 50 million, which is our entire budget. I'm not too keen on that. I would try to negotiate a deal for Ruben Diaz, quite frankly, because he plays for Benfica, and players coming from lower leagues, not lower leagues, lesser leagues in Europe, not the Big Five, essentially outside of the Big Five, the Prem, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, and League One. As outside of that, they're normally a bit cheaper. So yeah, I'll be taking a look at Ruben Diaz in terms of left back, center back. Sorry. In terms of left back, I've listed a few players right here: Jose Gaya from Valencia, Nicolas Tagliafico from Ajax, Alex Telles Porto, and Alejandro Garmaldo from Benfica. Of the four, the youngest is Garmaldo, but what I don't like about Garmaldo is he's not. I haven't scouted him yet. That menu over there actually states he's injury prone. I remember it very well because I did a United save, and the first player I bought was Garmaldo, and I remember he's injury prone, so I'm not too inclined on that. I believe it's the same story with Jose Gaya, but Tagliafico is all right as well, kind of solid. But him being 26 is a bit of a turnoff. I know Teles is 26 as well, but he does have a bit of that pace, and you can see here over in the attribute analysis, he's actually kind of well-rounded. I believe the others are well-rounded too, but yeah, you can see I prefer my wingbacks to have a bit of an attacking flair, which you can see here. So in terms of we look at the positional abilities, you can see he's a complete wingback, which is very well suited to my plans because I want my wingbacks to go more up and down the flank that they play on. So most likely I'll be going in for Alex Telles because if we take a look at Tagliafico, he's a normal wingback and he normally plays defense. So I'm not too inclined on that. So most likely we'll be going for Alex Telles and Ruben Diaz, and it'll be really a double swoop on the Portuguese league. It'll be a raid essentially. But yeah, that's pretty much my left back concerns. In terms of central midfield, I'll take a moment to talk about this. You might have noticed that I've listed only two, Ruben Neves and Arturo Vidal. Ruben Neves is going to cost us a fortune, 87 million, and that position is not that urgent, so I might not be taking a look at Ruben Neves as of yet. Arturo Vidal is here because I might plan on loaning him in, and as you can see, Barcelona has listed him as well, transfer listed for 25 million. We'll see. I don't plan to spend money on Arturo Vidal because he's 32 years old. He's going to retire very soon. But he's kind of solid. He's kind of a solid player, as you can see. He can almost play everywhere if need be, although not as good as his preferred position, which is that holding midfield role. So what I'm gonna do essentially is I'll try to get the deals for Alex Telles and Ruben Diaz done. And what I'll do is I'll try to loan in Arturo Vidal just to have a bit of solidity. Because besides after McTominay, we only have one proper defensive midfielder, which is Fred. Matic is gonna go. I plan on selling him. So yeah, some other players I've listed for the right wing spot: Federico Chiesa, Jadon Sancho. They're all gonna cost very expensive. As we know, Sancho nearly costed United 110 million. The deal didn't go through. But yeah, those two are not my priority as of yet. I want James to have a season to prove himself, and I want a bit of rotation between the front three so that Greenwood can get some game time as well. So yeah, pretty much that. Another option at right wing would be Everton. He's one of the prospects that I bought in the second season in my Manchester United previous save. He can actually play on the right as well. He's kind of okay there. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that in a bit. Some random players as well, like Caio Jorge. He was recommended to me by one of the scouts from Santos. He's gonna be a cheap buy, an investment buy. But we'll see. We might just get him if we have enough funds and just put him in the under 18s and let him go from there. So yeah, pretty much that's the game plan as of now. We even have Lautaro Martinez here. But yeah, I'm gonna go and try to make some deals for Ruben Diaz and Alex Telles, and I've seen a bit. Alright guys, so we have negotiated the first transfer of our series. That is for Alex Telles. As you can see here, this menu isn't something like FIFA's menu. It's a bit different. Of course, things like wages, signing on fee, there's always there. Agent fee, 400k. That's new. And bonuses and clauses. Appearance fees, clean sheet bonuses, and unused substitute fee. I don't think there's this in FIFA. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember. But we've actually managed a deal, a very good deal for Alex Telles, quite frankly. 80k in wages per week, signing on fee of 4 million, and an agent fee of 400k. This is basically unavoidable. The agent will always demand a fee. It's unlike, and the signing on fee is pretty much always there. Unlike in FIFA, where you can deny the player a signing on fee and you just make up for it in wages. No, the player normally wants a straight up signing on fee. And in terms of bonuses and clauses, appearance fee 18k, like I've said, clean sheet 14k, and a new substitute fee 5k. I'm very happy with that. So with that, that's actually our first transfer in. Welcome to the club, Alex Telles. Alright guys, we've also negotiated a deal to loan out Brandon Williams to Sunderland. It's actually very fitting considering we just brought in Alex Telles. He will be our first choice wingback from now on, and Luke Shaw will essentially be his substitute. the backup, and what will happen is that yeah, pretty much Luke Shaw will play backup, and I'll swap to a fullback position if need be. And at the same time, all the other scouting updates actually came in. So basically, we have Diaz here, quality signing, 4-star current ability, 3.5-star current ability, and 4-star potential ability. That's actually good. Alex Telles, 3.5, 3.5. Garmaldo, 3.5 and 4-star. I know he's a bit more higher potential than Alex Telles, but like I said, he's a bit injury prone. You can see here, fairly susceptible to injuries. Alex Telles does not have that. So Romagnoli would have been my other option for Diaz, considering he's left-footed, and I would have liked the left-footed left center half. But I believe it's all right, considering I know in certain clubs like Real Madrid, Varane is right-footed and Sergio Ramos is also right-footed, so it should be all right. And looking too far, Manchester United itself back in the day, Vitæ and Ferdinand, both were right-footed, I believe. So yeah, it should be all right. But pretty much that's that. Romagnoli in 3.5, 3.5. I'm not sure if this is the estimated cost. We'll have to see on that. Injury proneness would be a problem as well. Ruben Diaz is kind of okay there. He's a bit more costly, but he's a bit younger, so I'm willing to spend a bit more. Vidal, 4 stars, 4 stars. I might be able to loan him in. We'll see about that. And I've decided to loan out Diogo Dalot and McTominay too, to Feyenoord and Stade Rennais. I know some of you might be thinking, what the hell are you doing? Basically, what I want is my youngsters to get more game time here, because with McTominay gone, I think I should be able to bring in maybe a stand-in central midfielder. We'll see about that. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see about that, quite frankly, because I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'll see in a bit when we complete the Ruben Diaz transfer, and we'll sim our first match. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so we have actually negotiated the Ruben Diaz deal too, and I'm not too happy with it, but as usual, his agent, as you can see here, Jorge Mendes, he's actually kind of tough negotiator. I think, I'm not too sure. Oh wait, was it Mino Raiola? I can't remember. Anyway, so was it Jorge Mendes? Yeah, I think it was Jorge Mendes. Yeah, the one who brought in what's his name again? Bai, was it? I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, we've actually negotiated Ruben Diaz deal quite well. 81 million. It's actually kind of above the estimated wage of the upper limit of 76. So yeah, I'm not too pleased with that, but it should be all right. The signing on fee of 5.25 is okay. The agent fee, we had to pay the max 775. Jorge Mendes. Yeah, basically, I keep saying Jorge Mendes. I think that's him. So I'm not too sure. But the appearance fee and clean sheet bonuses are fine. 19k, 14k, and 5k. Because our star player, even Pogba, gets only 18k per appearance fee. 18.5. So I'm okay with 19k as well. But pretty much that's that. So we're just gonna finalize the deal real quick and exit the talks. So we'll wait for the transfer. We'll wait for the transfer to actually go through, including Telles, and yeah, pretty much that's it for transfers. This window, I think I've exhausted my budget entirely. I'll have a look at that in a bit. But yeah, pretty much that's that for transfers. We'll be looking to move on a few players. Lingard I've listed. Matic, I think he should be going to Guangzhou Evergrande. So yeah, he's gonna go to Guangzhou Evergrande right now for 15 million. So I'm happy with that. Lingard, I'm happy to sell him off. Deulofeu, I didn't list him. I'm not really gonna chase him. Sometimes the media creates rumors like this. It's actually kind of funny. So yeah. Pretty much what I'm gonna do is basically that's all the transfers I'm gonna make. And another cool thing about this is the squad morale thing. You have to answer your players well. So David De Gea here is asking me I have to ask David De Gea what's the problem. He's unhappy about Matic, but he's alright. He's happy now. So yeah, pretty much that's that. Squad dynamics are important. Morale affects performances on the pitch. So yeah, that's a pretty cool feature. I don't think FIFA has that. I mean, FIFA 21 that's coming out has that, but as of now, nope. Morale really affects potential only. So yeah, pretty much. When Telles and Ruben Diaz deals come through, we're just gonna quickly sim ahead And when we reach our first match of the season, I think I'll sim that, and you guys can have a look at the how the game basically operates. So I'll catch you in another bit. Alright lads, so we're back, and so this is the team so far. We have actually managed the Vidal loan deal in, so I'm actually kind of pleased with that. He only cost us about 150k per week in wages, so yeah, I'm quite okay with that. Barcelona demanded optional loan to buy fee of 23.5. I managed to knock that down to 20 in case they we plan to buy Vidal, which is actually unlikely. Barcelona wanted an optional to buy fee. It was mandatory actually. They wanted a fee there, so yeah, so I had to give them the fee. So I'm actually kind of pleased with that, and we got Alex Telles deal and the Ruben Diaz deal in as well. So he's gonna partner Maguire, who's currently injured, along with De Gea, Pogba, and Martial. Yeah, I know it looks a bit too bleak at the moment, but it's all right. You might have noticed that Daniel James is gone. I've actually loaned him out because I want him to get more game time than here. Because yeah, once we have Gallo back, I think I'll play Gallo in the striking role and bring Martial back to the wing role. So pretty much that's the game plan as of yet. But yeah, I'm very happy with the transfer so far. Three new faces in the span of what I don't know. Few weeks as new manager. We'll see. It's good. It's good. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video here again and go to our first Premier League match, which is still a long way off, I believe. Yeah, a couple more friendlies. The first match against Norwich on the 10th of August. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sim ahead to that, and I'll see you then with our first match. Alright lads, so here we are back again at the tactics screen. I apologize for the length of this video, but I'll try to keep it short. So we're gonna face Norwich City for our first match. I believe United faced Norwich City first for its first match too. I can't really recall. So as you can see here, we have quite a few people injured and unregistered. Those are out on loan. So what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna roll with yeah, since Gallo is injured and Martial too, we're gonna roll with Greenwood at the front. Since we loaned James out, I know bad move maybe. We may have to play Lingard, or either that, or we play Tahith Chong. But quite frankly, because this is Norwich, I'm not yeah, because even though Norwich is newly promoted, I'm just gonna play Lingard because he actually has experience at that level. So I think Pogba is injured as well. Oh no, he can play. Yeah, I'll play Pogba in there, but I'll keep Fred on the bench just in case. Well, a sub is needed. Yeah, so we're gonna put Fred here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna take out Garner. We're gonna put Fred there just in case. So Pereira will stand in for Gomez. I know a lot of players. I decided to offload, but yeah, for now they're just gonna play there. Phil Jones as well. We'll see, because a lot of my preferred subs are injured, and I know I loaned out a few players, but pretty much that's all I can do. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with this team. Greenwood up top, Rashford, Lingard on the wing. Yeah, still overlap. All right, that's good. I just needed to check that just to be sure. So Fernandes will be our creative player. Pogba and Vidal will be the engines really. Pogba will be the more creative side, and Vidal will be the more a bit more of the Paul Scholes type of role, I believe. I'm not too sure. I think so. A bit of a Roy Keane style, no nonsense defensive central midfielder. So Alex Telles and Wan Bissaka and wingback. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And Maguire and Diaz will be our two center halves with De Gea at keeper. So without further ado, let's just submit the team and let's go. Alright, so we can see here Norwich lineup, 4-2-3-1, same with us. Godfrey and Abram with Sam Barrow and Mac Aarons, young up and coming right back on their wing as their fullbacks. Thomas Tribal, Rob, Emmanuel Buendia, Pablo Hernandez, interesting signing from Leeds if I'm not mistaken. Andrich Duda and Cantwell. I'm surprised, what's his name, Pookie is not playing, but it's alright, so I guess it favors us. So we're playing home here. Basically, you have to encourage the players when you play home. Even Mike Fallon, our assistant manager, says that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go passionate and let's just say, let's give the fans a performance we're expecting. We can see Alex Telles looks a bit stressed, but it's alright. He'll be able to play through that. So without further ado, let's go into the tunnel. Quickly speak through this press conference here. Yes, wonderful. He's a bit like Jesse Lingard. Good players are good players, we'll just say that. And as for Paul Pogba, I think he's able to last the full match. And yeah, with Timo Pukki out, oh, he's injured. So yeah, we're gonna say it makes things a bit easier because that's kind of true. So with that said, I'm just gonna click on play, and let's quickly set this to key highlights so that we don't have to see everything, and the match speed to fast, so that we don't really have to. Well, how do I put it? Don't have to waste too much time. And we get our first goal by Jesse Lingard, assisted by Ruben Diaz. That's wonderful. So, yeah. Rip to me saying I want to sell Jesse Lingard. Alright, so anyway, that's actually a wonderful goal right there. So we got second position here, Man City. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, and this reminds me, if you want to see me do full commentary, do let me know. If you do, I'll set the matches to full. But for this particular match, we're just gonna go with the key highlights. So do let me know if you want to see full commentary, and I'll make sure to make it happen. Alright, so Pogba passes to Ruben. And then Greenwood, Mason Greenwood, second goal of the season. First goal of Mason Greenwood, wonderful assist by Alex Telles, wonderful cross from the edge of the box. Well, not the edge of the box, in the penalty box. Greenwood slops it home, the composure from the youngster. That's wonderful. Let's go celebrate. Alright, so we're going to tell our players that I want more than 2 goals. Basically, we want to try and overwhelm the league, and basically overtake Man City. Let's see if we can make something here. Aarons is coming down the wing. Let's try to deny. Do we deny it? Too fast. Okay. Oh, Greenwood. Mason Greenwood. Oh, God. It's a corner, though. What the hell was that from Fernandes? Alex Telles. Rashford. Sega, Lingard. You can see we're on second place there because Man City starts with a C. So Diaz has been booked. We should tell him to ease off the pressure. We'll do it after the break. Let's see. Can we get another goal here at least? We're keeping the pressure. That's good. Maguire the top one. Lingard. Vidal. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna go into the analysis and tell Ruben Diaz to calm down a bit. So basically, oh, that's first half already. So that's an okay start, 2-0 win. Let the boys go there with clear minds. I think not. We need to assure them that we don't get complacent, because that's true in football. The ball is always wrong, and anything can happen really. All right, we have another catch there. Telles. And the Sega. Oh. Everything's too fast, I can't really see, to be honest. Oh, Crystal Palace. Interesting. So you can see down here, I'm looking down here. Oh, they gone behind again. So I guess they're winning, but they lost. Free kick. Greenwood. Oh, that was terrible. What was Greenwood doing? Why was Greenwood taking the penalty? Free kick, sorry. That was selfish from Lingard. Pogba. Ruben Diaz. Playing very outfield, that's interesting. Yeah, that's selfish, very selfish. Maguire, Lingard. Yeah, I think I'll have to make a sub. I mean, we'll see. At 65 minutes, yeah, let's make a sub. Alright, we're gonna go into the tactics here. We're gonna swap out Lingard for we're gonna put Chong in just to see what he can do. It's good to give players a bit of several chances as well. So it's just gonna cost us though. Oh, thank God. It's a corner. I'm not too happy. Let's see if DS can clear it away. Okay, we actually cleared it away well. The Saka. Oh, that would have been a nice goal. That would have been nice to get a third. We need to try and beat Man City here with a 3-goal difference. Let me just try and demand more from the lads. We'll see. Should be able to maybe scrape another goal here. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think so. Wait, is it possible? Can we get another goal here? Alex Telles. Yes, Stevie Chong. Wonderful goal. He sends us up to first place with a 3-goal lead over here. Stevie Chong. Sweet pass to Alex Telles by that guy. Wonderful crossing, picking out his man. Stevie Chong sends it bottom right. Stevie Chong. First goal of the season for the youngster. We're going to get a 3-goal lead here as we go top of the table. Do we go top of the table? We have a 3-goal difference, don't we? What nonsense is this? No? Interesting. Alright, so I'm just going to tell the lads that it was a wonderful performance. 3-goal win against Norwich. I know it's nothing to shout about, but a win's a win no matter how, and by that goal difference, it's actually wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're just going to end the match here, and pretty much we're going to end the video here as well. So as we quickly attend this press conference, we're just going to say that, yeah, it was a wonderful match. Alex Telles was really class. Mason Greenwood was good as well. So we're going to probably start him. Padal, I was happy with him as well. He was kind of solid, bringing the ball out of the fence. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about goal line technology. And Jesse Lingard, so I'm still considering selling him, but I don't want to talk about that right now. And so yeah, I'm not going to commit anything to yes or no. And pretty much we're going to praise Alex Telles for that wonderful performance as well. A bit of morale boost goes a long way. And yeah, pretty much that's it. So anyway, folks, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends who are Manchester United fans or not. If they enjoy football just as a whole, be sure to bring them along. This series is going to be one for the future. It's going to be a very long-term series. I'm very excited with this. So I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you in the next one where we face Watford in 7 days, in a week. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. That's it from me. Akefalo signing out. Peace.